morning, dear friends. It's an opportunity to meet you all again in this new month. For today's meditation, I thought of taking the well known verse from the Bible. Almost we say it every day. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that is within me. Bless his holy name. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget not all his benefits. In these verses, we see David is talking to his own soul. He's urging his own soul to think about who God is and to see what all he has done, the wonders he has done for his soul. Okay, what all he has done, that list is given from verse 3 onwards. Okay, so today, but we are going to see why there was a need for him to urge his soul to see these things. Okay, so firstly, worship, it is, if we see we need to worship God. Worship, we think is it comes from within us, but actually it is not. Worship is God's initiative. If we look around us, the birds that are singing, the babies cry, and the beauty of nature that we see around us, everything, it reveals the glory of God. So God's initiative is there, and that drives us to worship him, to look at him in awe and wonder. Okay, so the same way, the way we look at the nature and say, "Oh Lord, my God, you are so great." When we say that, the same way we need to learn to look inside of our soul and say, "Oh Lord, my God, how great thou art." That is one thing that should come from within us by looking within us. So for that, we need to think about the revelations of God in our inner life. That is, the times when we had a song in our mouth, the times when we had to run to him for to have a talk, to pray. These are all moments of, if we had done it wholeheartedly, these are all moments of worship, that moments where he had revealed himself to us. Okay, and secondly, why he reckons his own soul to bless the Lord is that he realizes the shortcoming. Of course, there is the beauty of God everywhere around us and inside of us, but there is this shortcoming within his own soul that is not allowing him to bless the Lord wholeheartedly. So that is where he reckons his soul and he says, "All that is within me, bless his holy name." So he asks he prods his soul to give a conscious reverence of who God is. So very often, if you see the worship that we do, it may be partial because of the distorted perception that we have of him. So David reckons his own soul to see who God is and what are the things that he has done for his soul, the benefits and wonders of the past, and the present mercies that we experience, and the future promises that we have in him. For all of these are already there, but our perception is not on, our perception is lost somewhere else. And that is where David, he pulls his soul out of slumber, telling, "Oh my soul, you wake up out from your slumber. Look at who God is. Look at who he is, what he is doing within you, and bless his soul." That is the kind of worship that David is, David is pulling his own soul into. Same way today morning also, I just remind ourselves of this kind of a worship, with the very recognition of the shortcoming in shortcoming in our soul, that is our distorted perception of who God is, and our half-hearted worship. These are the shortcomings that David brings attention to, and he tells, "Oh my soul, wake up, see who God is, and bless the Lord, oh my soul, And then your heart can wholeheartedly give thanks for all the list of things that God has done in your life. And I thank and praise God for giving us all this opportunity. And I wish you all a great month, and may God be glorified in all our lives. Thank you.